It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly, tell you why I really want to know. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly, tell you why I really want to know. It's the time of the season for loving.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and let me welcome you back to another episode of All Mixed Up. My name is Zach.
And my name is Precious.
Tonight we will be discussing cheating. The other night we did about a 3-part episode. Well, it was 3 different episodes, really. We had a special guest, Brian. Tonight, because we're not feeling as well after Saturday, we weren't feeling too hot. It was not such a good day for us. Yeah, we were recovering a little bit today as well, and we're going to take it a little easy, so we're not going to accept any call-ins tonight. Maybe next week we'll get back to that, but we will take texts, and we're looking forward to hearing from some of you people, Mom, you especially. So hopefully you guys are tuning in and joining us tonight. Let's get started. We're going to talk about cheating. So, yeah. Here's how I feel about cheating, all right? If
Well, should we, do what we both think the parameters for cheating are? For some context.
I don't know what you mean, so yeah.
What's your definition of cheating? What's the parameters?
I was going to say, I don't know what you mean by parameters of cheating.
Well, I guess definition. Okay. What do you define as
What would
cheating?
you define as cheating, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
What are the requirements to cheat, I guess? I don't know.
All right. Fucking boxes you have to fill out and check off. Well, there's, in my opinion, there's levels to cheating. There's emotional cheating. There's physical cheating. Mm-hmm. That's the only 2 levels. But, there's the emotional context of cheating is when you talk to somebody and you're more invested in that other person than you are your significant other. Mm-hmm. And, you would tell them or, confide in them more than you would the other person. In my opinion, that is a level of cheating.
Yeah.
Because even though there's no physicalness to it, it's you're showing an amount of love and respect and honesty that should go into a relationship that you're in to someone else.
Yeah.
And I get that some people don't consider that cheating, and that's fine because, I do also agree that there are life partners, and that does not specifically mean that's sexual and that's going to be who you marry. Like, for example, I made the joke last week that Brian is my life partner. In a way, he is.
Yeah.
Like, out of all of my friends, there's only one person I've known equivalent or maybe just a little bit longer than I've known Brian, and that's Jeff Caves.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, to speak on something like that and call him my life partner would be, defining it wise, accurate.
Yeah. Because
Brian has been in my life more than male, female counterparts, and even some fucking family.
Mm-hmm.
So I can get
he's been there through everything.
Right, and so I could get the argument that emotionally, like, to confide in him would be different than to talk about you with something. But there's nothing that I feel like on any level that I couldn't talk about with you that I could with him.
Yeah.
So.
And that kind of goes along with my definition. Like,
I mean, maybe
I kind of feel like it's anything that, if we're talking about relationship, cheating, I feel like it's anything that you can't do, anything that you do that you wouldn't normally do in front of your partner.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's that, just to keep it plain and simple. Like anything that you wouldn't do in front of your partner, anything that you would feel you need to hide because of consequence from your partner.
So it's like that English term, what is it, a proposition? Anything you could do to a tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of like that, yeah. No, like
just
if
to
you
keep it plain and simple. Like,
right, if you couldn't do it or say it in front of your other partner, then that's cheating.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I feel like if you do have a special bond with like a friend or something like that, you should be able to tell your partner that. That should be something that should be said.
I agree with that 100%. You already know I do. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there is certain things that I would tell Brian before I would tell you. Like, obviously. Like, we've already discussed this. I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want to justify anything I'm saying, and I don't want people to think that we can't disagree. Mm-hmm. Like, my thing is like, but there is some shit that I would tell him first before I would tell you, or I would run by him and be like, hey, like, how do you think she's going to fucking handle this?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because,
and those are things that you would eventually tell me.
Yeah, like regardless, you're still going to hear what I have to say.
Yeah.
Or what I was thinking about or what I had said to him. But, excuse me. You just might hear it a little bit later.
Yeah. In terms of, like, physical versus emotional, I definitely think females get a lot more emotional when it comes to that. Males are more so like physical, like, oh, I'm just gonna go out and have sex with this other person, blah blah. I'm not a man, but speaking from like the female point of view, I definitely feel that females are more emotional, and it's more of an emotional tie.
Okay, so let's actually get into that. Like, when it comes to a man cheating and a female cheating, do you feel like there's a gap or a difference between the two? Because there are guys that just, like to fuck. And,
yeah.
I know I'm being a bit explicit here when I say that, but you know what I'm saying. There are guys that really just...
They like to have sex.
Fucking, they're humping the air when they wake up in the morning time. They're like fucking horny dogs. Like, we get it. And they get in relationships because for some reason they can't explain. They have a strong attraction to one person in particular. But they also can't stop fucking.
Yeah.
So, but then there's also, like, what you just brought up, like, guys just like to fuck, but females have a more explicit bond, and it's more of an emotional connection. So, like, which do you think would be considered harsher? Like, a male cheating or a female cheating? Because there's a huge difference, in my opinion, and this could be very biased of me to say, which I know it's coming off to a lot of females right now, like, this nigga is not saying this shit right now. Like, I am going to say it, though. Like, I feel like some males are not intending to do the same type of harm that females do when they cheat.
Okay. I don't agree because I feel like at the end of the day, if you cheat, you cheat.
No, I agree with that statement.
But I'm not going to say they don't intend to inflict any more pain. I don't feel like most men have the
emotional depth or...
Because I feel like for females...
fortitude to actually, like... cheat and try to be like...
Yeah, I don't think men use their brains as much as women, but I also think that women mentally check out of the relationships more often than men do too.
Right, so
I feel like for women, and
they've signed off quicker.
Yeah, this is just a general thing. We're not saying women can't fuck,
but they stay there out of fucking what do you call that, pity or sorrow.
Yeah, I feel like women emotionally they check out way quicker than guys do.
Right, so
but even then, to say who do I think what now is worse?
Yeah, who do you think is actually who do you think is out to cause fucking I'm here for fucking blood, you know what I'm saying? I need to see you bleed, you son of a bitch.
I don't know. I definitely will say I feel like sometimes females
who's
are
more malicious?
I was about to say I definitely feel like females are a little more vindictive at times.
Yeah.
Simply because I know how I can get. I wouldn't go and cheat on you. I would personally just, become distant and we'll just end up breaking up.
Yeah, right.
But
murder anybody.
And yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Bodies got to be hidden. Parts got to be split up. Different states got to be entered.
You are fucking crazy.
It is ridiculous stuff.
But
anyway, continue on with your thought.
I don't think that any party is more or less vindictive. What I find vindictive and toxic is when y'all go back and forth.
You
you
stay
cheat on me,
in the
so
relationship,
I'm gonna cheat on you,
a tit
and it's
for
a
tat,
vicious
a literal
cycle.
tit for tat.
Yeah, that's crazy. No. That's stupid. I've never.
I'm not gonna mention couples, but there are couples that I know that
that's crazy.
That are in these relationships.
If you're not in high school, you don't need to be doing that.
Right, they're in these relationships and they're sticking around for each other for what? They're oh, for the kids. Oh, come on.
Oh, you're terrible.
You're making it worse.
Now I can see if kids are involved.
But you're cheating all the time?
Oh, I thought we were talking about just to stay with somebody.
Yeah, see, you thought I was talking about somebody in specific, and you need to get that out of your fucking...
No, I was being
all
serious.
You viewers, all you listeners, I ain't talking about nobody in specific.
But
so
I'm
before you
being
get your panties
serious.
and your boxes in a bunch, fucking pay attention.
Oh, shut up. But I think it just makes the situation more sticky when kids are involved.
Giggity.
Stop. Well, situation is sticky if kids are involved. But I just think that it just makes it all the more crazy when kids are involved and somebody cheats and it's this and that. And, people, because I was said this a lot when I was a kid going through shit like that, it's always oh, you need to stay in the child's place. But it's if there's shit going on, it's you can't not involve the kids.
No. So I get that 110%. I know,
it's just
kids.
I feel like it's just a weird. I'm not saying the person should stay, but it's
you can't because you're dragging out a worse situation. You're making it.
Yeah, I'm definitely in favor to leave, but it's just you can't just.
It's like wine or anything that's hot. The longer you let it sit, it's just gonna get hotter. You know, I ain't gonna fucking.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely
maybe after
in favor.
100 years it'll lose its flavor, but.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
It's going to take way too long to
leave.
lose that heat before things are good again. And I think everybody
and
can
I don't
understand.
know if things would ever be good again.
Right, exactly.
So it's
exactly. So even after the heat's gone, it still may not even be the taste you're looking for.
All right. So I feel like with me and my personality, I don't want to say quick to up and leave, but if I ever have to, if I ever have to give myself the two options of stay or leave, I would leave because it's why would I ever have to give myself the option to stay?
And why?
To leave. That's how you know it's bad.
And why would you want to involve your kids in this shit?
Right. I get it. We're all people, and before you're a parent, you're a person. But at the same time, you have to realize, what you do is kind of a reflection of you as a parent. What you do kind of reflects you as a parent and reflects your kids as well, so.
Actually, yeah. So. Bringing up, parents that are actually good parents, and let's. I want to derive from the topic for a moment because I want to give a shout out to a special person. Mm-hmm. Today is their birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he's 21 this year.
21.
Yeah. Your old ass. Texas Jones. Tex. Fucking my, you know, I don't want to say this on the radio where everybody can hear it, but, you know.
New person.
It's my guy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my fucking guy. I'm pretty sure he's my dad. Yeah, he probably is. He's not going to take a blood test, which is fine. I get it. And he's probably like steaming mad because I was fucking not feeling so hot Saturday and you know what I was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So I know him and Austin probably hate me, but I love you guys. And Tex, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
For real, man. I can't say how much you've impacted me in the little bit of time that I've actually known you. You are an amazing fucking person. And an even more amazing father that I've seen so far.
Aww.
You've turned out an amazing chef. I ain't gonna blow your head up anymore, you old fuck. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We respect people who
What the
do their
fuck?
responsibilities.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, where are you going with that? We
No,
respect people.
we
Happy
respect-
birthday.
No.
Just leave it at that, you old prick. Happy birthday. Have a drink on me. Well, you will have a drink on me. Unfortunately, I couldn't pay for it the other day because I wasn't there. I know.
Terrible.
It's not funny. It was not a good day for me.
No, I was with you.
I know you were, but still, you know, I don't want them to think
Just
that.
cop out.
Yeah, I don't want them to think I fucking flaked on them for no fucking goddamn reason.
Because there were no flakes in the sky. Barely. So.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to get snow that day. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. No flakes in the sky. Like, are you doing coke or something?
No.
Like,
There
what
were
are
a
you
couple
telling-
of
you got
flakes. It was
some,
pretty. Huh? No, I could never. Like, putting up your nose like that?
Putting it up your nose like that?
Don't you
so
sniff it?
liberating.
It feels like it would hurt. I definitely have a very low pain tolerance. I cannot.
All right, you know what?
No, please don't.
Aside from, please don't what?
I thought you were about to start describing it or something like.
Oh, I was gonna say, what am I gonna snort a line on the fucking radio? I don't have any coke here. Contrary to popular belief, guys, I don't have coke. We are gonna go fucking hot while you're live. I'm about to send out the Facebook invite. I need some messages here. Let's get your thoughts on, you know, the cheating topic. Why you hit me?
Oh, the difference. You remember the difference between cheating and polyamory? Polyamorous?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna open the lines up though, so they can
Okay.
tune in and start talking with us. But yeah, no. Yeah, we're gonna get into the topic of polyamory and cheating because, in my
They're
opinion,
the same thing. They're not. I'm sure.
they are not the same thing.
Oh, here you go.
I don't know what you mean by here you go.
They're not the same thing.
Well, polyamory and cheating are completely two different things.
Yeah.
Well, because
Here's my thing.
there's an agreement.
I just don't know how you can be in love at the same time with two different people. You know what I'm saying?
You can love different aspects about different
Yes, you
people.
can love different aspects, but to be like in love with a person.
To be quite honest, you should be happy as a person that you can fall in love with one singular person. Because that,
exactly. So how can you do that with two different people at the same time? How? How can you be in
Are you
love?
listening to what the fuck I'm saying?
You said you should be lucky to fall in love with one person.
Yes, you should be lucky enough to find something in one person that you
Yes.
love, every quality in one person. Because a lot of people are walking around in a fucking lie.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So you're saying polyamory is what?
Being in love with multiple people.
Right.
Isn't
So
it?
you're saying how in the fuck can you do that when most of us can't even actually love one person?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you love two people at one time?
How can you not? You
How
love
can you? Could you be in love with two people at one time?
for different aspects and different reasons, yes, but not.
To be a couple with both of them? You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of it goes along with like the spreading
If
yourself
I never
out.
met you,
type
if
thing.
I never met you,
Yes.
polyamory would probably be the only way I could go.
Oh, that is fucking hilarious. Why is that? You've never told me that.
Well, because I mean, you got to think about the type of person I am.
Okay.
Very hard to please. You're just a lot of woman. So
I couldn't do it.
I know, I get it. But you also, and I
And
feel
I'm not going against people who do it. It's just,
I feel like you're looking
different.
at polyamory in a different type of light too. Like you're looking at polyamory as like
being in love with more than one person.
Yeah, but I also feel like you think it's always the fair sex. Like it would be a man with 2-3 women.
No,
I was gonna say because
I was thinking about it like from my perspective.
I was gonna say
being in love with multiple people, both men and women.
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say
just spreading yourself thin. Like that's a lot.
I mean, that is a lot. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I don't have the attention span nor the energy, which is also probably
I don't have the
biggest
energy.
Reason why people just try to cheat instead of doing polyamorous relationships. Polyamorous relationships are like, all right, you want casserole? All right, and you want chicken a la king?
It's almost like, not to be weird, but it's almost like kids. Like, you gotta, like, cater to, like, each. And I know it's probably not what it's like.
That is actually a good way to put it,
it's like you have to cater to this person.
I know what you're saying.
To that person.
That's probably a great fucking way to,
put it. Yeah, and that's kind of how I think about it.
Equate
I know
the
it's not like
there.
children, because these are people you have relationships with, or like having multiple pets.
No, but you have to divide your attention. No matter what, your attention has to be divvied up. Like even if you guys are having like a 5 or a 6, you can only fuck one person at a time.
Right.
If you only got one dick.
Trust me, I can't even say I'm really jealous. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if I feel like your attention is not on me, I'm just going to get distant. I used to think of myself as a jealous person, but I don't even think I'm jealous. I just think I'm more so like, I don't care. Like, if I feel like your energy is off and it's not about me, then I'm not going to put my energy towards you. Like, and it's like, how can things be 50-50 or 40-60? Y'all have to divide that shit by 3 now? To like 0.33%?
Right, 33 for everybody. And it's not even 33 for everybody, because it's like
33.33.
Like, if it's just, only 3 people in the relationship, then I'm not talking about including yourself, but that's 3 people you got to divide your fucking, attention up through. That's 3, and 1% for yourself.
No. See, I can't do that. That's crazy.
That means you only get to deal with yourself, like, maybe once a week.
I couldn't do that. You said I get to what myself once a week?
I mean, you don't need to be in a polyamorous relationship anyway. I have DID, so like you get to bang multiple different people on a regular basis.
You are stupid. God, that's crazy though.
It's funny though, right?
Yeah. No. Not funny.
For anyone who doesn't know and doesn't have context, I have a mental illness. I have several, actually, mental illnesses. And my girlfriend actually never bangs one person. There's several of us over here.
I've never been introduced to.
Oh, you know Seamus quite well.
Seamus?
Or we should call him Shameless.
Shameless. I want to watch that show. Here you go. The movie critic, everybody. TV critic. It wasn't good. I'm still going to watch it.
Movie critic, TV critic, is that what we're calling me now?
Yeah. Is that not good enough?
I would
you
like
work
to
at
say,
Rotten Tomatoes or something?
The pop culture connoisseur.
Oh. You gotta be all fancy. Pop culture connoisseur.
This is your pop culture connoisseur, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to listen to this smooth, sexy-ass voice walk you through a couple episodes of the coolest shows ever, then you need to stay tuned.
You're crazy. But, yeah, no.
Big butts.
Cheating is just
A-okay.
No, just for my stance on cheating, I'm very firm. I'm very firm about that.
She is firm.
I definitely don't think there's any reason to cheat. If you're an adult...
Not if you're with this firm motherfucker.
Shut up. There's no reason to cheat. No logical reason. No... honestly, illogical reason either. Like,
I can't think of
like, there's no logic. Like, if you cheat, you meant to cheat.
Right, for all my perverts out there, I don't think there's any even logical, like, XX situation that could happen.
Like,
oh, I slipped and fell in her pussy.
vagina, right? No.
Vagina. Listen how appropriate you are. We have explicit content, so we're good for
You
that.
tripped and fell in
I
her
paid
vagina.
for that shit, so say as much shit as you can.
No, but that's bullshit. I will say that because it's just there's just no reason to cheat. And here's the thing, okay? Kind of going back to what you were saying earlier. I don't think people cheat to I'm not going to say that. I don't think people cheat all the time to hurt the other person. I think a lot of the time people cheat out of selfishness. I don't necessarily think all the time they cheat just to be a dick.
Convenience too.
Yeah, like I think that there are many ways,
the pussy or the dick
cheat.
is there, they're just like, yeah, I'll do it.
Right.
And you know it's
still bad.
Like you got to take into account the people are like nymphomaniacs.
Yeah. Well, like sex addicts or something.
That is correct.
Oh. Well,
we have people texting in, not about the show though. What kind of cunts do that?
Wait, what?
My brother.
Okay.
Doing a live show. Give me a moment.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know, but even sex addicts though, it's like you gotta be upfront about that in a relationship. Like you can't just say that shit out of nowhere. Like, oh, I cheat on you because I'm a sex addict. Like, baby, you supposed to say that before.
Oh, you're saying like I told you, like you know, I like.
And I feel like if you're
Daddy
a sex
likes
addict,
to get down.
But I feel like even if you're a sex addict, like. Why? If you feel like you can't handle yourself in a relationship, don't get in a relationship.
You really have.
So even still, like, there's still no like
there's definitely
rhyme or reason.
Like, even as a sex addict, you know, there's definitely like that middle ground. You can jerk it, bro. Like I know, trust me.
And that's the
I know.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, it just makes sense. Why would you get yourself in a relationship?
Get your hands off me. Oh.
Why would you get yourself in a relationship if you can't handle that? Or if you know you're not ready for that?
That's why, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. My attention has been diverted.
Oh, it's always diverted.
Giggity. No, but I agree 100%. Like,
there's no reason. And I don't care if you cheated.
Why would you go forth into this commitment or even make this fucking promise with your word? Because, I feel like the only things we have in this world are our word and our word.
Mm-hmm.
And our word. Balls. For men, it's our word and our balls. For women, it's your tits and your word.
But I think that's really accurate, though.
Yeah, and I feel like that's all we really have to rely on because the dollar doesn't even have any backing anymore. We owe China so much money, guys. We owe the United States China now.
We owe so many people money.
I know, and the IRS wants to come at me.
They're trying to get that money back, Sean.
I don't give a fuck. Like, y'all
Where you think they getting their money from?
Y'all got some other money to worry about. You want to come talk to me about what I owe you.
And then they're always just like, they spent $1.5 billion.
First of all, how do I owe you this money? I don't remember borrowing it. So, I do remember working.
Never understood
I do remember working all 6 of those fucking years that I apparently owe you money for, though. Like, somebody want to run this back to me?
And I always said, I'm just like, I don't understand taxes. And everybody's just like, it's just what we do. Like, I get it's just what you do, ho, but I don't understand it. Like, I'm supposed to pay all this money back because I make money? That makes no sense. Like, that's crazy. And you're making me give you money because I don't have dependents? Because I don't have children? So you want me to push out children so I ain't got to pay no money back? I mean, if that's what it takes.
I mean, that's...
Like, I don't see why I can't claim Murphy as my dependent. Like, what's going on? Can I do that?
You can't claim him as a dependent. You might be able to, actually.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why we got to have kids for that?
Like, I mean, I think all of them know I just haven't filed taxes in, like, 6 years, so...
Well, I've never filed my own taxes. I'm still dependent, so...
Well, it hasn't been...
Since we're putting our tax business out there.
It hasn't been 6 years. It's a terrible joke, but... It's been... Like, I think the last time...
Like, how do you even go about that? Like, you schedule to file your tax. Like, I've never done that. I'm scared to do that.
Well, no, I usually just go through fucking H&R Block. That's how I know that I owe money, because last time I did, they were like, hey, you owe this much money, and I gave them that much money.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, last time I talked to them, they're like, you owe this much money. I'm like, how do I keep owing y'all motherfuckers money? Like,
right.
Oh, well, you made too much this year. You want to explain how that works?
I'll be beat then.
Like, you want to explain? You want to run this down to me, how I owe you money because I did good?
And it'd be so, like, people who don't have dependents, we're beat completely. So we got to have a kid. Because...
Hey, look, alright, so where a lot of other people, like, will fucking... And I agree with most people, like, white males have it easy. A single white male for car insurance and taxes, you're fucked, bro.
Maybe.
Single white males, especially if they earn, like... if we earn... Any of us who are earning over $40,000 in the tax bracket, it's not fucking easy.
Want taxes?
Yeah, like you're gonna have to owe money. Like,
that's stupid.
Yeah, you owe money.
Like my aunt,
and then if you don't have kids,
no
claim, no dependents. Like, I mean, it feels good to owe money because in one sense, listen to me.
I disagree.
It feels good to owe money because in one sense you're like, damn, I did really good this year. Like.
Okay, so how much would you owe back? Like, as a...
The last time I had to pay in, I would like $2,500 in state and like $500 in federal, or vice versa rather, $500 in state and $2,500 in federal. It was a lot. It's about $3,000.
And you feel good about that? Like, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, like I felt good about it. Yeah,
I would hate that. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a child because I don't owe nothing back.
Yeah, I know. I mean, even if just for nothing, but to have the little bastard for a tax refund, that's a good idea.
Wowzers. I don't promote just having children out of convenience. But we gotta think about a plan here.
We gotta think about our wallets because this shit's ridiculous.
Right. Like my future job for context is to be a nurse, so
with Biden's inflation, we're not doing so hot right now, guys. I'm not sure, but
we rolled past and gas was how much?
I filled up her car the other day. It was $55. Like, my feelings were so fucking hurt.
I've never put that much money. I've never put that much gas in my car. Ever.
That's half a goddamn bill.
And the gas light wasn't even on.
That's a half a C note.
Half a what?
A C note.
What's that? A C note? Like a C note?
Are you black?
What's a C note? A car note? What's a C note? I probably never paid
C note is a $100 bill.
Is that a C note?
Yeah.
Oh. I've never heard. Why is it called a C note?
Why is it called? Are you asking me why it's called a C note?
Hell yeah, you the one that said it.
Are you not familiar with my skin tone? I just know that it's called that.
I didn't know that.
No, it's a musical note, and they call it a C note because of that. I think.
Well, I know C note is a musical note, but I don't know what that got to do with a $100 bill.
I don't know either, but that's what they called Carlton and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when they went to Philadelphia. And still nobody. Okay, good job, everybody. You guys are doing real fucking terrible. So yeah, we'll give you guys about another 10 minutes before we wrap this shit up and leave you because you suck.
Stop.
You guys suck as people.
Don't talk to them like that. It's what time? What, Sunday?
It's Sunday at 8:33.
People gotta go to work tomorrow, including me. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
I'm glad I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I know I'm not going to be feeling right yet, so I will be happy enough when I'm back to normal to go to work.
Yeah.
And no, guys, I don't have COVID. I don't want to freak anybody out. I've just been tummy sick. Weird, like. A lot of fucking purging of the stomach.
Yeah, no. Maybe we can discuss future topics. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. Something definitely pop culture, I feel.
Well, a lot of people that I talk to, they, you have mentioned this before too, like doing movie reviews and TV show reviews.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like we should touch on that a little bit since I am pop culture literate, more so than most of our listeners. You fucking suck, boys. I
was thinking too that we could, because we touched on this in the, I believe the first episode when you were asking me like, what's the biggest difference of dating an older guy. Keep in mind, I don't have an extensive dating history, but like you pointed out, I didn't think about it, but you were pointing out that our worlds are different in a way. Like
you would say
pop culture's different.
If you had to describe it, you would say
like that.
crisp, refreshing, bursting with a zingy passion fruit and citrus flavor.
Probably not.
Okay, yeah, I was reading the back of the wine bottle.
But our I don't want to say our perceptions are different, but what we've been exposed to is slightly different.
Well, that's not only to do with our age, though, but where we grew up and
yeah. So just some of everything.
The fact that I'm black and you're white, that's a huge thing.
I'm not white.
Like, remember you said that in the first episode, that was a huge thing, and I was the one who was like, "Why?"
That I'm black and you're white? I didn't say that.
I'm white.
Huh? Stop. I didn't say that was a big difference. I don't think it's the color. I think it's more so social background, economic.
Oh yeah, because I know black people have told me like, "You're only doing this so you feel superior."
What, like, dating a black one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I make you feel superior.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The guy who does your laundry, fucking lint your clothes. Yeah.
Cooks for me, buys me food, pays for my gas. Cleans
your dog's shit up, takes your dogs for a walk.
Yeah. I feel superior.
No, it's okay. They're right. I do this for superiority.
Yeah. See, I feel like that's a.
And hold on, I'm gonna get a little brash here because they're gonna put. Oh, well, you put your dick in her mouth. Yeah, well, she puts her pussy in mine. So like, how do you want to fucking?
How you want to play it?
Yeah, I mean, we can do this both ways, Junior.
Right.
What are you talking about? You don't know love, son. Shut the fuck. I can't stand when younger kids like try to school me because they're so much less knowledgeable.
Yeah. It's just like guys who say they don't.
Especially when it comes to
oral.
race.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's really weird. Like you don't like to, and I get it. There are some.
I don't know what that's got to do with what I'm talking about right now, but
I was just thinking like those are the kind of guys that say, "Oh, I don't eat pussy."
I guess our side dude doesn't eat pussy, ladies and gentlemen. So
I don't have.
We're gonna address
that.
No,
I would never get with a guy.
I don't know what your fucking name is, bro, but stop being so goddamn stingy. Get that tongue out of your mouth. And get down there.
I would never get.
I don't want to keep doing this all the goddamn time.
Oh, but that's weird though. It's like, oh, I don't like to give oral, but I like to receive. Like that's so selfish.
Like, why be like that?
Right, and why? Like when you're flirting with a girl, why would you say that?
I don't know. I'm a cocky motherfucker, so like when you start doing certain shit, like grab my head and your legs start like twiddling in the air because they can't contain themselves. Like, oh yeah, I'm very. Like, yeah, all right, now I'm going to start doing this shit and see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see why guys ain't more like that. Like they
like they actually like want
let's see what happens when I stick my tongue in her ass. Ha! Well, that wasn't so fun for me, but I hope she enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's always been a weird, not even turn off, but just a weird red flag to me.
Also, in the words of Tremont Pope, like I think this was back in 2018. It's 2018. Eat some ass, folks. Stop being so. Stop being such a selfish lover.
Overly like.
She's an easy lover.
So if y'all don't do oral, you need to get with it. That's for everybody. Like
she might be feeling a little tipsy, ladies and gentlemen, but
no, but I'm serious. Like
she's 100% serious. I can see it in her
I'm
face.
Serious.
Like y'all need to start sucking dick and eating pussy out there because she's coming. She's coming for your necks.
Like it's just weird when it's mostly guys who say that.
You're right.
You get girls who say I don't say that, but they will do it. Like they'll do it.
This is gonna be bad because I gotta say it. It's mostly black men.
It is. That's kind of what I was talking about.
No, I know, but see, like, I was making the jokes about the interracial relationship thing, and now, like, then it comes out of my mouth. You didn't say it.
Oh, yeah, no, so, I was talking about
everybody
black guys.
Sitting here, everybody who's downloading this episode tonight could be like, this racist motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, well,
you're
not.
For context, I'm not even white, so go fuck yourself.
No, but I was talking about black guys, though, because I don't really particularly talk to white guys that often, but, I mean, that's what I was talking about, black guys.
Yeah, I was just
because that's all who pretty much says it.
You dated black guys before me.
Yeah.
And I've had...
Uh-oh. How many? How many?
I've had 2 black lovers.
Okay. That's cute.
Men.
Yeah. But, I don't know. You're the first non-black person I've dated, so...
And you're the first non-black person I've dated.
I'm black.
Oh, yeah. God damn, you are black.
Yes. I promise I'm black. It does get annoying, though, when black people are just like, oh my god, you act so white.
Oh, yeah, they call you whitewashed. I hate that shit, too. Like,
that's very annoying. Like,
that's a stupid
because
term.
that only goes to show that you only see black as one thing, and it's not that. And I've said that 100 times.
You're actually throwing it into a stereotypical category.
Right, just like how they're like, oh my god, you talk so proper. Like, what's wrong with talking proper?
Instead of actually just being like, you know, wow, I'm glad that you have respect and eloquence and you actually talk like, you know, you were raised with fucking civility.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with if you weren't.
No, because you've heard me when I get angry. Like, I go from what you guys can hear right now on this podcast to, all right, bruv, throw your fucking hands up. What you got? Like, you already know. Yeah. I can go real ghetto real quick. I'm from Baltimore. I can go from sounding like this to, you know, your weather forecaster to sound like, you know, I don't know if you think you want to do this, but you probably don't really want to do this. Yeah.
And I can get like that too. Like, and I don't even really consider that like, oh, me getting ghetto, but it's me being upset.
Oh, no,
I don't really get angry.
I'm not gonna lie, I get real ghetto.
I don't get angry.
I say some very belittling things.
But I mean, if people have me fucked up, they just have me fucked up. Like, it's not so much of a, oh, I'm gonna get ghetto, but I mean...
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are running into our last 3 minutes. We might extend this into another episode, I'm not sure. What are you feeling?
Oh, I don't care. What time is it?
8:41.
Oh, it's only 8:41. Wow. Yeah, we did it earlier. So, I don't care. It's up to you. I don't mind.
I would like to do another episode. Hey, no. You take sips of that until you finish that cup. It's just sips out of that, because...
I don't want a lot. Here. I don't want a lot. That's it. No more.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the fuck she think going on over here.
It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. And I gotta taste it with something sweet. Like, I can't do the... I can't. It has to be sweet. That's hard.
She's talking about my semen.
You're crazy.
Alright. So, we'll go ahead and...
prepare for the second episode.
We'll go into a second episode.
Random stuff. Probably go back to the topic of cheating, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. We'll touch on it. Hopefully you guys listen to this one, and I will open the chat lines back up. If you guys want to call, I don't know, chat me up maybe. Let's see how I feel before, you know.
Excuse me.
And yeah, what did you need to be excused?
I just burped.
I love when you put that little fucking shower cap on.
It's not a shower cap.
It is a shower cap. Shut your
I actually
mouth.
hate shower caps.
You're so
up.
sexy.
Oh, I'm too much up.
Smack that Taco Bell cup right out of your mouth. Dirty little... Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's we're gonna give you a little bit of time to decompress. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Come on, guys, for real. Text in. Call us. Do something. Yeah. We need your help.
Or just your opinions. Even if they're shitty. We don't care.
Who is Cash?
Cash? Cash App?
Who is this Cash fella?
Cash App.
I want to know who this Cash fella is and where he lives.
From Tuesday?
Yeah, from Tuesday. We'll talk to you in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some shit to work out real quick.